Hello. Long time no see. um, Today I thought I'd do something a little different, and most of this is pretty common sense, but I'll tell you anyway because I felt like it. Yeah. So, what I'm going to talk about is how I deal with stress or pressure or basically anything that makes my life just a tad bit more miserable. Which doesn't happen very often. My life is pretty good, I think, compared to some kids, I suppose. Anyway, so how I deal with stuff, for one thing, is that I listen to music. And I refer to the music I listen to at particular times when I'm upset is happy music, because I honestly believe that music does affect you. So you kind of have to be careful what you listen to because music is a very powerful tool. But music can calm you down or get you excited and happy and bouncy and everything. Again, if you're like low on energy and you can listen to something and you're just like, anyway. And another thing I do when I'm either down or stressed out or whatever is that I do excessive amounts of reading. I I kind of do that anyway on a regular basis, but I really love reading, and it helps get your mind off all the different things. But you'll have to come back to the real world eventually, unfortunately, sometimes. But reading is kind of a release where you can be somewhere else for a while, and then if you read like the Bible, that'll give you insights into your current situation, and that's really fun too, or that can really help some things too. And another thing that's going to sound really cliche, well, this is all kind of cliche, but is talking to people. I know sometimes that's kind of the last thing you want to do when you're stressed out or upset, but sometimes that's the thing that helps the most, which is kind of weird, but backwards. In your mind, it just seems kind of weird, but it works sometimes. And talking to people close to you, or your friends online, or I know sometimes just talking to my friends about random things and not really talking about my problems, and we just laugh about different things, and laughing, of course, is the best medicine ever. And anyway, so talking to people and doing things is always a good idea. And obviously exercise. I like exercising when I'm stressed out because that puts, if they say if you have like a pain somewhere, you're supposed to like bite your toe or something, and that's supposed to replace the pain. Well, it's kind of like that, where you have so much going on in your head that when you start exercising your body, you're too tired or too happy. Exercising makes me happy. It makes most people exhausted, I suppose. But um, when I exercise, I'm thinking more about what I'm doing than what the problems that I'm facing, which, like I said before about when you're reading, you have to approach your problems sometimes, or most of the time you have to approach your problems, but this just is kind of a release. And obviously, one of my favorite stress relievers, of which I am doing right at this moment, is hugging my bunny. Isn't that right? Yeah. So, that's kind of my ideas of dealing with stress and just daily life in general when you're just kind of down and don't really feel like doing anything. Do something. It's good for you. Bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye, hugs. Just